Okay,
I didn't get to play it, like the go.
we have to. We are live.
Good. There. Probably there. 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 Probably like around here. And those are unseated. That's fine. Not everyone gets a seed.
Yep.
Alright. So then I go to bracket. And I refresh. We're live?
Yeah, we are.
Okay. Hello chat. I don't have you guys pulled up, so let me pull you guys up on the stream. And let me go onto the live button. This is Darkstalkers Domingos, number 128. If I sound a little bit different, that's because I just woke up from an alien. From an alien. Sorry. I was reading a description about some alien on my YouTube recommendations. Alien gets arrested.
Dude.
I just woke up from a nap. So I might sound a little bit different. I'm still a little groggy. I woke up 2 hours ago, and then I said I'm gonna take a cool 30-minute nap. And then I am.
That's
Stream live.
Awesome.
I woke up, ate some cereal, fell back asleep.
Is the thing seated?
Thing is, it's vaccinated.
Alright, then let's call the first match. Crownless versus...
Match, which is...
Wait a minute.
Crownless... Aegis? Crownless versus... Wait a minute. Let me go ahead and pull...
We can also just like press start bracket already, I think.
Cool. I know what else joins. Bracket. In the chat as well. That's the right one. That's what people actually see. There's so many people in Fight Kid. What the?
Yup. It's Sunday.
What the? Why is Tomato? I thought Tomato was in Japan. Never mind. It's one of the French guys.
Alright, we already got game.
We have a game? Yes.
It's going to be
We have
Maria
only 2 viewers.
Fish.
I'm sure the audio is fine. Once the viewers start trickling in, then we'll have people complaining if the audio's bad. Morgan.
Yo.
Fish.
Fish.
This matchup's not that bad, but it's kind of... It's not good for Morgan. Morgan has no good matchups. But she does have a good bubble escape. One of the better ones, because of...
Are you sure about that? It's pretty easy to...
Well, yeah, as I was saying that, yeah, I was like, well, it is technically one of the better ones, but it's not really that good.
Yeah, like, it's super
At
easy
least she
to...
has something.
It's super easy to read and easy to punish, but yeah, at least she has something. Okay.
Well, it's not easy to punish. It is a guaranteed 1-frame punish, which is kind of hard, but she doesn't really go far enough to get out of the corner, so, like, you're really just wasting a meter so that fish wastes a meter, which, depending on how the meter management is going, can be very helpful, but it's not, like,
that's like
not like stupid, like, Zabo Teleport, or, like, the Dark Force escapes.
Okay, waves, like, trades with the, stops the... Ooh, okay, good Shadow Blade.
Oh, nice DP on the 5 HP.
Ooh, that was a bad call, probably was supposed to be a VP. Oh my god.
Let's go by the wave. It's fine, only 1 hit does damage.
Yeah, Morgan plays...
Good 5 life punch anti-air.
Unfortunate.
The Minoko's really good at that. That's the previous top fish player. Arguably top, depending on who you ask.
Ooh, okay, this could be it. Yup.
It's the poison gas into the
Fish
follow-up.
wins.
Fish up 1-0.
Hello, Jasmine.
Jasmine, how is our audio? Are we good on audio?
Yeah, are we good on audio? Is the game too loud? Are we audible? Sound level's good.
Audio's
Audio
good.
is
Cool.
good. Hello, Boshi. Okay, goes in. Ooh, we are reading a lot of trades, but it's so far been going in Albaf's favor. Okay, good punish. Yeah, Morgan really started doing what she, I mean, wait a minute, started doing what they were like supposed to do from the start.
The Morgan is
jumping fireballs.
The Morgan's getting like these overheads, but they're not getting the link afterwards. Dropping a lot of damage on the table. Once you condition the opponent to be able to hold the dash-ins as Morgan, you're able to get a lot of damage because of her mix-up's actually pretty good. It's just that her movement sucks. But the important part of that is that you need to get those hits to guarantee a knockdown. So like once you get like the dash JMK hit, you need to be able to right there. The link was dropped, so it didn't get a knockdown. Once you start getting those knockdowns, you can start racking up damage.
Yup.
It takes a little bit of practice. It is a pretty generous link, depending on how late you hit the technically jump in button, but it's a dash in button.
Oh my god, another
It's not a particularly hard link. It does take a little bit of practice. The hard part as Morgan is actually getting the hit at all.
Oh my god, why is my phone buzzing?
Because you didn't turn on Do Not Disturb. Actually, I don't even know where to look my phone.
Like,
it's across the room. I'm not gonna go get it.
It's just someone on Instagram. Who cares? Anyway, we're gonna go over it.
Yeah.
Ooh, gets bubbled. Only one
if
hit.
Somebody
that's
calls
all.
me, you'll hear my roundabout ringtone.
Ooh, that's should have hit. Fuck. No, Morgan, watch out!
What's Morgan's dash preferred button? It really depends. I personally like JMK a lot. It has really good range. It's relatively easy to link off of. You can do JHP for a slight delay, so it's a little bit of rushy, but that one's just not very good in general. It has a pretty shitty hitbox. JLP is good if you want to get the double or like set up to condition for the double. So basically, like you get the JLP, and then if they block it, you can go for a second overhead. If they didn't block it, you can just confirm that into the low. Although at the height, you typically do want to get the second overhead regardless, but you don't have to. So it's a little bit of delay.
Who's
but
BG again?
Link is actually a little bit difficult, so I don't like to go for it. Typically, as Morgan, I find you don't need the added mix-up as much as you just need to be able to condition to actually be able to go for a hit in the first place.
BG was which player?
Sprite Bananas.
Sprite. Okay, I keep forgetting that.
Banana,
But
yeah.
it just like clicks like, oh, wait, fuck, that's done.
I did it first. He jumped us higher. I did win the local. I do typically win those most of the time. That was probably the last offline I'll be doing before Combo Breaker, so it's okay. Next time I'm going to go ahead and win the big event, which is almost certainly going to be the record biggest VCF tournament of all time for the West. It actually has a pretty good chance of having more players than Evo Japan, which is kind of crazy. I don't think it'll necessarily be Evo Japan in terms of numbers, but it actually can. It is a possibility.
Alright,
I'm going to be playing probably Morgan today.
Alright,
But I can change my mind. I'm not married.
Okay, could have.
Morgan's just such a shitty character. But when Morgan is winning, it feels good.
Missiles? Oh man, the fact that he keeps going for the knife overhead, which isn't even an overhead, right? Well, either way, it's like not a good dash option.
The knife overhead is an overhead. It just doesn't. It's not punishable on block. It's relatively safe, but it doesn't give her enough like frame data to do any type of follow up even on hit.
The issue with it is that the startup is really bad. Like, bad that he kept getting punished for going for it, and the move didn't.
The startup's also really bad, yeah. You typically don't get like a full punish, but simply just interrupting pressure, or even if you hit, ending your turn is bad enough so that you don't want to go for it often.
Not really letting the V3 do anything. Dashes in, okay, puts under pressure. Ooh, jumps over the fireball. Read like a book.
Screw hunting. The bigger problem with the overhead is that it's always a misinput 90% of the time. You want 665 MP. So you use them in very different situations, and it's pretty easy to get that misinput if you didn't let go of the dash button.
Backdash knife is okay, because like you're covering for the startup with like travel time, but like which makes it okay when you're getting chased, but going in with that move is not a good idea, because you'll just be at your opponent's face in a distance where they can already punish you. It's not even guaranteed that your move's going off.
You see backdash knife in the same situations you see like backdash bishop and mountain buttons, where you just want the instant overhead to close out a bat or to close out a match.
Yup.
Buster, you're gonna be a combo breaker after all?
Fast.
We're going to Schaumburg, Illinois in a couple weeks.
Bam, 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 punch, punch, punch. Oh my god, these cool huntings keep on working.
That's not typically a move that works very often.
Pet Daddy is just built different. They just know. They just know when it's good would hit. Condition Dimitri into jumping into all of them. It's actually a big thing. Good sweep.
Dimitri does have the life advantage here, so typically you want to play a little bit slower and start going for knockdowns.
Yeah.
You want to let the opponent approach you as Dimitri.
Yup. Also, before trying at Midnight Pleasure, you gotta establish that they're afraid of you.
You typically want it after like an Oki situation, so like some type of knockdown or a good reset.
Yeah.
That's not punished, but yeah, it's easy to push mark that.
Demon Cradle. Okay, jumping around. Ooh, that was bad call. Totally might lost this one. Especially if they keep jumping into. Ooh! Oh no, that could have been punished!
It is.
Alright, 1-1.
They got side swapped. They weren't blocking. They were holding back to block, and they walked into it.
Oh. Okay, good grab. Yeah, the Dimitri is playing a lot more confident right now. Spins in, good read. Okay, gets hit.
Good question there. Probably wanted a 2 life punch, and the crossover switched that to a missile input.
Ooh, too late on the punish.
Good DP. That was not a good DP. I'm gonna cover the missile. It's a knockdown. Goes for what was probably supposed to be a throw, gets meshed out of there.
But it seems to be like really used to just doing low missile, but against DPing the Dimitri, I think just like always going high is fine. Like when
Dimitri's tall, but I also can't. I don't think he could crouch the high missile. No, he can, but he doesn't really gain too much from it. His movement's pretty committal. That's Dimitri's like main thing, is that his approach is relatively lackluster for the cast because he doesn't really want to go in too much. He's more like the anti-rush time character. Nice cross up.
Oh man, doing a lot of damage from just cross ups. Ooh, gets a grab, nice. Chance over the fireball, good. That was a bit too short. Both of them doing an ES projectile, just like. Oh my god. Anime.
Not gonna kill, okay.
This is a dangerous.
Probably missed for the row there. You do have to hard lead on the letter.
I can just like feel a pet that is like. Oh my god, I was saying and like fishing for a cool hunting.
So I see what the interaction there was supposed to be. That was supposed to be Midnight Pleasure, and they just didn't get the demon to come out. I don't think Midnight Pleasure would have won there. Granny Super has a lot of invul, so I think you would have lost regardless, even if you had found the input you wanted.
Sprite and Bananas moves on.
But doesn't matter. It's gonna close out the game anyways. So Sprite and Bananas moving on 2-1.
Then we have Union Toys versus Jasmine.
I'm an evil. Can't go to Breakers. Went back to work. Here in California, you get 2 months off work. I don't know how other states do it. Other inferior states. Every state is inferior compared to my glorious California. Specifically South California, though. We don't talk about NorCal. You don't want to go there. Trust me.
Actually, it seems like I don't have to close the door.
It's taking a little bit to load. There we go. I don't know who Units is a good play. The RA Fish main, but they play basically anyone in the cast. But they're going to be playing Anacharis. Anacharis Shida. This is relatively even matchup.
Going to be interesting. Are you sure Anacharis has good anti-airs? It honestly comes down to how well Jello can maneuver around those.
Yeah, so that's the thing I was going to mention, that Anacharis has the single best anti-air in the game in 2 HP. Anacharis can anti-air basically everything, like, honestly, even to a point where it's a little bit better than Felicia. because he doesn't have any dead zones where the opponent can't jump in safely.
Unfortunate.
But Jetta is also able to position himself in angles that are a little bit difficult to read because it's relatively non-committal. So, for example, he could go for like if he jumps and he starts a dash, he can go for a button, which you can anti-air, but if he cancels that into wheel, then you're gonna get punished for that. It's a little bit of a RPS situation.
Soku sucks. Oh my god. Full support. Doesn't get the bet. That could have been an ES pursuit, but I guess that works out too.
Both of these characters
good
can
curse.
play
ES curse.
campy.
Oh, you just want to do the medium kick. Whatever, still got some damage up. And
that's good
call.
I think Jetta could have saved himself. He wasn't like... The portal super came out a little bit late, but whenever Nakaris does that, he does guarantee it in certain situations. Like after a knockdown, if he correctly guesses the roll, then it's just a guaranteed. You don't have enough time to escape it. But if he guesses incorrectly, then he eats a big punish, so it's a really risky situation for him to go for. You'll see Pandora use it relatively sparingly.
Shadow pushing forward, everything's blocked so far. Ooh, good side switch. Big damage. Oh my god, yeah. Arceus is in. Really hard to get him off of you. Oh my god, another side switch. That's a little bit job. Good anti-air. And, oh man. Alright, now Jetta can start doing stuff. Never mind. There goes the Cobra Blow. Ooh, that's a bad call. Please don't get punished.
Both of these characters are very floaty.
Yup.
Not sure what they wanted there. Nakaris doesn't push block, so that might have been an up back. Oh, nice jab reset. You do want to go for something after that. Something you kind of have to train your eye to see, but once you get an air reset, you don't want to up back. At the very minimum, you want to go for like just slow walk up and then button throw. Oh, okay.
That's big. That's
okay.
Big.
I can't believe I hit.
Honestly, Union Toys could have done the higher meter version. That would have done way more. Okay, gets punished by Pool, and oh my god, Jasmine could, and never mind.
It's still doable.
It's still doable, but like there was like a an opening.
Can Jetta punish air block curse with just his dash? So like you air block and then go for an air dash, and then get the hard knockdown. Is that a thing you can do?
Prop up the Asuka Jetta player. Alright.
I kind of want to see that interaction there, but they got hit by like the next 3 curses. Maybe I'll test that later today. So Union Toys moving on.
Alright, Victor VHS versus Crownless.
Do we want to do that match? Crownless did play already. We could do yours and Mercy's. Since neither of you have played yet.
Okay, whatever. Yeah, we can do whatever. Bam.
Couldn't Jetta try to zone with air fireball? Well, Jetta doesn't have an air fireball, but I mean air scythe, yeah, you'd see that pretty often. That matchup could be really slow because neither character is really super committed on their approaches. They can both just chill in the air for a really long time, which is typically relatively safe because even if they do get hit, it's a immediately low reward state. It can escalate into like a mix-up and then you get a lot of damage.
Depends on the range. Oh my god, what
It depends on who has a life lead.
Oh man, cross myself up.
How did you cross yourself up? You cross yourself up.
I mean, I was just like thinking that I'm going to be on the other
I
side,
can't
but then
believe you didn't get hit by the Adadas.
What can I say? I can't really say anything. Ooh, unfortunate. Man, so far I've been blocking everything.
Doesn't punish us in Raihan. Lilith has easily the shittiest Raihan punish in the game. It's only a 2 HP. But I mean, you take what you have. And even that 2 HP is extremely spacing dependent. They kind of have to fuck up the range a little bit. They're spacing a little bit.
Oh, Mercy keeps like jumping into everything I throw at. Ooh, unfortunate. Unfortunate.
Punish on the
And
ground,
that's even more unfortunate, but for Boshi this time. And I was so sure I'd get hit by a 10 in the middle.
Random arrow live. Okay, head super. And coming 23 points.
It was actually 41.
This matchup is in fact awful. I would say this is the top 3 worst.
Oh man, almost got you.
I mean, Union Toys plays a lot of characters. They typically just hop around the cast against everybody. People don't know when they're playing my stick alt because typically a lot of people don't want to play Dr.Doctor for whatever reason. You could probably guess why people don't want to play Dr.Doctor's account. But whenever I'm on my stick alt, they also hop around different characters with me. That's pretty common. They just like playing around different parts of the cast. Punish! No punish. You get a 2 HP there. It's relatively easy. It's just extremely shitty of a punish. Because if she gets it correctly, you just fucking die. Versus if she gets it incorrectly, she takes like 3% damage. It's horrendous fucking risk reward for Lilith. Incredible for the Lilith player. The brown start, Mystic Arrow. Obviously doesn't work.
Yeah, especially not against Lele, who's like, you know, loves jumping.
Lilith has really good round start options against Lilith. Might arguably have the absolute worst round start options in the game. I think she's the only character who cannot hit the opponent at the starting space. She has no button that reaches. I think every other character does. I'm not playing stick today. I'm not touching stick until after Evo. No, am I? At least so wide. You have like 16 frames to confirm that. It's like Chun-Li Super R2. It's really easy. Even though I can't do Chun-Li Super Art.
Imagine if that got gonged back to me. That would have been horrible.
Imagine if it worked. It just goes arches over the gong. That would have been cool. Pursuit. Yep. Mercy was a little bit late on that pursuit roll, so that was not a guaranteed pursuit. Most pursuits after DP, if the... It depends on the character, but most characters, if they start the roll as quickly as they can, it's not going to hit.
That's indeed a good indicator. If he's like fishing more than inches, like sick. It's like.
Alright, so we can go up to. Alright, just woke up, chat. I'm very sleepy still. Now we go up onto Victor versus Crownless. This is probably gonna be Zabel.
Oh, womp womp. Well, there's next.
Well, there is always next week. Actually, there is no Domingo next week because next week is Evo Japan.
Whoa.
The biggest tournament of all time.
God.
There will never ever be a bigger VSAF tournament than the one next week. So yeah, there's no Domingos.
There's going to be there's a super Joker in the lobby. That's like crazy.
Super Joker versus loads of money. It's like the scene from The Dark Knight where he gets the loads of money and then burns it.
Yup, that must be a cinematic match. Evo Japan.
Are we streaming the event? No, because it's Japan time. So for me, it starts like at 9 p.m. Thursday, and ends like, at least day one, ends like at 5 a.m. Friday. I don't know what time it is for Coco. I don't know what Japan to Hungary time translates to.
I didn't check, but it can't be that bad.
Also,
Actually,
I have
probably yes.
I have a dental operation that Friday, so I'm gonna be pretty fucked up. But like I won't be able to stream it like after. I don't think anyone's restreaming it. I actually don't watch Evo Japan. I don't know if they're gonna have English commentators, but because it's main stage, I would assume that they do. I just don't know who it's gonna be.
Ooh, tries to go for the overhead. Ooh. Oh man.
There's definitely gonna be Japanese translators,
Escapes
commentators.
the bubble, then goes back into it. That was crazy. Okay, just.
I'm actually curious. Let me look that up. Actually, Evo Japan commentary.
Man, I love to play Victor. Victor plays Zabel in this. No, I'm just going to throw out buttons. I don't care if he trades or not.
Is Trey specifically winning for Zabel?
Oh man, he again bets spacing. Oh my god, throws at the blade again. Okay, this time it like actually like managed to like help escape out of the pillars. But like man, so far, spun into two different bubbles. That's kind of crazy. Ooh, okay. Floating over there a little bit. Ooh, gets hit by that. Unfortunate. Alright, that's an easy punish. You don't really want to like hit that dashing move. Ooh, goes for the ball. This could be big. Bam! And just needs to... Can you pursuit after that? I think Zabel can pursuit after Helldown, no?
I don't know if he can actually. I don't think he can. That move is really kind of slow.
Alright, there goes the wolf. Oh, woo.
Kellen Albath. This is technically a shittier matchup, but this is the main character, so probably gonna be a little bit harder for Crownless.
Yup. Awoo. Awoo. Oh my god. Are you sure at that? Crownless is like,
maybe not.
dealing a shit ton of damage. Oh my god. Okay, gets
they might be regretting the decision to go Zabel first game.
Oh, never
it's only been 20 seconds. Things could change. Okay. Does drop it, but does get this follow-up hit anyways. This is actually really bad for Wolf. Okay, does guard cancel out.
Oh my god, that trades. Okay, jumps into the beast cannon, but only one hit.
Yeah, this is a really shitty matchup for Galen.
Bam,
Damn.
bam, bam,
Okay, Crownless moving on. 2-0. That was a pretty...
Man, that's crazy upset.
Pretty quick 2-0. That is a pretty big upset. I think I give Victor top seed. Or myself top seed.
Alright, then it's Dr.Doctor versus
top 2.
Sprite Bananas.
Yeah, so it looks like Evo Japan commentators are going to be L.I. Joe, Tasty C, Wayipes3. So basically the typical names you see at big events. So maybe the VMP guys will do a restream or something. Unsure. Right. It's like the typical guys that you'll see like stream or like commentate the big Street Fighter 6 streams. So we'll see who gets Evo or Visa. Evo USA has not been confirmed, so we'll see who gets it. But it's probably not going to be somebody from the actual scene. I'll tell you that. That's pretty much a guarantee. Where is... Yes, right, my hands. Am I blind? Transfer over.
Why aren't you fighting?
Because they're AFK.
Like, get out of AFK, Sprite and Bananas. Ugh. Is it another case where people can't see my pings?
I did ping them myself here, so we'll see. I want to fight. Where is my fights?
No fights today. Domingos cancelled.
yeah, Evo's this week, and then the week after nothing, the week after that nothing. Yeah, 2 weeks after Evo, we have Combo Breaker. It'll be fun. I'm going to win. I'm really mad that I couldn't make it last year. Oh yeah, I didn't call it, but losers round 1 can play off stream whenever ready.
Oh, they know.
Round 1 and round 2. There's no new faces this week, so all of you guys should know.
Yeah, Pavilions a pro.
The bracket basically runs itself.
I think Sprite and Bananas died.
They kind of do this regularly. That's fine. We could do Siberia versus Union Toys while we're waiting on them.
Alright.
Just to keep the stream rolling. First do.
Okay.
Oh, I see Spike out my window. He's back. They made like a nest, but they never had any babies. The birds I had this year, I don't know what their deal is.
Maybe.
I do see his mate. I do see his partner pretty often, but I don't know. Maybe they have 2 nests. They didn't think this one was good enough. They did make a pretty fucking ugly nest this year.
Or maybe the kids died. I don't know. You know how the animal kingdom is.
I don't know. Maybe it's just shooting blanks.
Dude, I'm not sure how frequent that is in the animal kingdom.
It is decently frequent, I think.
Probably.
Or like some birds just they make nests, but they never like build eggs.
They also eat microplastic like us, so who knows?
These types actually eat bugs, so maybe there was microplastics in the bugs.
There's
but not in my yard because I don't use any chemicals in my yard. I do all my shit by hand.
Bam, bam, bam. You can just like go up and grab an Icarus, honestly. There we go.
Every single Lilith in this bracket plays the same color. I thought this was Coco for a second. I was like, they're doing a lot of actions to be Coco. Coco plays way slower. Then I looked at the name and was like, oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I don't like this matchup.
Oh my god, that's good.
So a little bit of an Evo Japan prediction here. So Kaiji is seeded to fight Pandora pretty early on. Unfortunately, Pandora is Kaiji's absolute worst matchup by far. It's like 8-2 in Pandora's favor. It's really fucking bad. So Kaiji might not break top 8 due to unfortunate seeding.
Ah, too late.
If Kaiji had been given the number 2 seed, he'd be in a much better position, but he was given the number 1 seed, which means he probably just dies to Pandora like round 4.
Eating a lot of
It's a elimination though, so who knows? Anything could happen. But I'm expecting to see how losers run from him if he makes it top 8.
Oh my god, I was sure Little would get healed there. That was sick. Okay, jumps in. Ooh, that was a bit risky. Could have followed that up, honestly, with another ally.
Yeah, I could have. If you had blocked that, then Anakris loses. Because you could get a chicken blocker line.
Alright, run away.
I think this is a matchup where Anakris really should never use Curse. It's really fucking risky. And for not that much reward.
Oh, could have punished that. Ooh, that's bad. That's bad. Really bad. Punish. There we go.
To get the air throw, that's fine. Gets a regular throw. That's gonna kill, yeah.
Okay, that ended up being really clean, even though I feel like you could have used the ally on the curse punish.
You kind of need to be looking for it.
Alright, we see a switch.
You didn't use Zabel. So, a little tidbit there, as Lilith. Because of how bad Lilith's throw is in the corner, you could generally, it's just bad in general, you could generally have a little bit of an indicator on when it's going to get teched or not. Anakris is typically not going to tech very many throws because he's not going to be inputting push block. The reason Lilith throw being minus is as big of a problem as it is compared to most games where throws are minus is because push blocking OSs with throw teching. So if the opponent's trying to push block, they're also going to tech your throw. So you could only go for throws when the opponent isn't trying to push block, and wouldn't you know it, Anakris is never trying to push block because he can't do it. So he's a little bit less likely to peck your throws than any other character. He actually has to manually read the throw. The downside to that is that Anakris players, if they're any decent, they're typically going to be pretty good about fishing out when you want to go for a throw, and then just getting a full punish on that, because they'll press buttons, they'll chain mute, or link.
that was so bad at its delivery.
Yeah.
Go Volkswagen stands in front of you, inputs LI, doesn't work. Then
Just do it
jumps
again.
after you and does it again. That's the perfect
Hard to
chef's
punish.
kiss.
Let's see, but yeah, moving on to O. Where is Sprite and Bananas? Don't make me DQ. You played one match already.
Ping again.
I've pinged again. And loser side, it looks like, did we get a score for Victor? We didn't. And Mercy's playing, and Lisa will be playing pretty soon. Union Toys and wait a minute, you could run your match off stream.
Well, I guess we can do one more game. Crownless and
Yeah,
Coco.
let's do Crownless versus Coco. If he can't jump, then we might have to DQ, unfortunately.
Well, yeah.
We do gotta keep the show running.
By the way, is there any background noise for you guys? Can you hear anything like weird in my background? Because I have my
Sure the
door.
crow that's just hovering around my house right now.
Because I kind of have to like have the door open because like my sister's dog is in the room.
Oh, I hate dogs. They literally kill me.
So you can kind of just like hear stuff going on in the house.
I search in. Technically, that was fake because the final day can be interrupted. Do these happen every Sunday? Yes, they do. Well, not every Sunday. If there's another major tournament going on, we'll typically do. We won't host it, so that tournament gets additional. Like,
That was
I don't want to
bullshit.
distract from that.
I hate you.
And you kind of this month is kind of weird, May, because we have two major tournaments happening. We have Evo Japan this weekend, and 2 weeks after that we have Combo Breaker. So we have the most stacked VSAV tournament of all time, followed by the second biggest, or perhaps the first biggest VSAV tournament of all time. The numbers have not been put out yet. They should go up sometime in the next coming weeks. But I'm expecting at least like 200 people.
Oh man.
Hit there. Nice guard cancel. As Fish, you want to be a little careful with the JMP against the characters that have a decent guard cancel. It's very easy to guard cancel because it's a two-hitter, and it's very difficult to space out so that you won't get punished.
Oh man. I mean, honestly, that's like, you know, not that big of a loss because locals are like better than just like shitty online tournament.
I'm missing next Domingos for locals. So the next Domingos is actually going to be on May the 12th. There's no May 5th Domingos. On account of Evo weekend. I think they're doing a team tournament. May 30, you mean? Yes. May 10th is the next Domingos. There's nothing on May 3rd. I was looking at the wrong month. I was looking at April. Masters and CRTs are the optimal way to play. That is the best setup you have. Button. Goes dash under. Go to me Mercy. Thank you.
I wasn't moving forward, I was jumping. This is bullshit.
Mercy moves on to O. Just Minx, what was the score of your match? Coco moves down to 1-1. O2 Victor wins.
Oh man,
Thank
wrong
you.
button.
And then Coco's about to lose 1-2. I have leaked the script.
Are you sure about that?
Pretty confident.
Okay. Just don't fire me if it doesn't go that way. Coco, you have to follow the script.
You fall in the 3rd round.
I only missed 1 note. This is bullshit.
It's gonna be like 80 something points. 89. Yeah, 89. We gotta do Captain Finding Collection. It's the stinky one. Coco deserves to be mean. Everyone should be mean to Coco.
Everyone should be nice to me. Everybody loves me. You're just jealous that everyone's mean to you.
I'm the most hated on out of all those that say they get hated on. Button doesn't get the knockdown though. No meter, so it's not like a huge loss.
Jeez.
But if you had a meter and you didn't get that knockdown, that would have been you forfeited a guaranteed win. I gotta be careful.
Oh man, I'm losing
Gotta
my
be very
Dr.Doctor
meter
Domingos,
savvy.
guys. This is so sad.
You generally want to keep at least 1.5 meters on deck against the characters who don't have good bubble escapes. So I will ping Sprite and Bananas one last time. That will give them...
Have we pinged Sprite and Bananas on Discord?
That's a good idea, actually. I have not done that. Okay, cool. Never mind. Not needed.
Oh. Oh.
There we go.
Okay. Just getting game then.
The funny part is I am a writer, actually. I just didn't go into that field because there's no fucking money there. I'm playing Morgan. Is this my first match?
Sprite and
I don't think I
Bananas?
played a match yet. Yeah, I've decided I'm going to go Morgan. Fuck it.
Dimitri
Is Morgan
Morgan.
used as a meaty?
The seeding loser versus
Really?
the...
You can.
Who are you? I don't even know you. Wow. The deleted message in chat. The moderation team moderating itself.
Random messages. I don't get those anymore. I switched phones to one that has like spam protection. That was not the right direction. A little bit too early for that, I think.
Ooh, that was, yeah, too early. Okay, Marian goes in, loads of damage. No, I mean Busta deleted some message. Was it the auto? Oh yeah, probably was auto. No.
Oops, that was a fireball.
Okay, jumps at. Ooh. Okay, good pull back. Ooh, the distance was not really good for that. Okay, side swap. Ooh. Barely out of range for the punish. Okay, ES Fireball wins. Jumps in, chain grab. Oh my god.
ES Pursuit, so I think ES Pursuit just killed that Ryan. Marcus Pursuit does a fuck ton of damage.
Either like push block that or just like guard cancel. I think you can guard cancel that.
Oh.
Your jumping chain, because like I'm talking about like what Sprite and Bananas could have done. I don't really care about what you do.
I can pain on the back pain.
Fucked up like cross-up stuff.
Oops.
Just keep deeping lowly at the right time. Everything should work out fine. Yeah, like that. Ooh, that could have... Oh man. Yeah, should have went for a fireball there. Just... barely being out of range. Good punish. Ooh, cross up. Ooh, pursuit. Ooh, damage. Ooh, gets hit by the yes fireball. That's bad. Sweep. Alright, really on the defense.
Nope.
I mean, it makes sense when to hold on to that bat lead, but man, you're just kind of letting low lead like walk in and get slap the lead back.
No recovery.
Ooh, okay. Patience. Good damage. And oh, that whipped. What the fuck? Okay, Loli might not be. Ooh, okay, punishes teleport. That's going to do huge damage and could just like go for like missile or something. Oh wait, no, Loli doesn't have meter. And yep, that's going to be damage. Game.
I could have gone for a guaranteed there. I just didn't.
I just
Yeah,
wanted
fast
to
enough
play
to be a block.
suboptimally because I think that would have been like just fine.
It's okay.
Then you're fighting
I guess I go
Siberia.
again. So we have the losers
Yeah,
side
no
to catch up.
rest.
Union Toys 2-0.
You don't need to rest.
Thank you.
You just woke up.
I did just wake up. I'm very woke.
Yup. Woke has to be set.
And then Union Toys and Spread a Banana could go off stream. So let me call that one before people disappear. That's Sprite. First to 2. Off stream.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, we have like Vogue Shadow. We
Mercy.
need Vogue Morgan or something too.
Victor. Same. Cool. Cool. So now, by the time we're done with this match, we should have the loser side already ready.
I'm technically Vogue Lilith, but like, I should.
No, I actually didn't want the finishing shower. I wanted the guard break. I wasn't sure if the finishing shower would do enough chip damage because of the weird angle where he was already air blocking. Air block finishing shower does less damage than obviously like the full grounded version. Fuck, I'm gonna need to remember. I think this is a pretty even matchup. I think it's like 5-5-ish. With maybe a little bit of advantage in Lilith's favor, simply because he has more room for error. Oops, I want to DP and hit it.
Okay, DP. And then doesn't let Lilith go in. Ooh, gets grabbed out of the fireball. That's big. Really gives a Lilith the chance to go in. Never mind that. Like DP changes everything, or not. Slowly doesn't like to really like stop Siberia from getting in. Oh no, but still deals a lot of damage. This is totally fine for Lily. And yeah, oh god. Lose control of the game one time and like suddenly you're dead.
My DP is so bad at DP,
But there we go, dig through, lots of damage. Good anti with the ooh, that always looks so weird. Okay, DP jumps over the fireball, good. Ooh, patiently waits out the DP, punishes. Jumps in.
Fuck that was supposed to be a DP! Catastrophic failure.
Alright, good ally. Waits the meter on ES Pursuit. Wouldn't even like do that much damage. I don't really agree with that option there.
You lose.
And
You're
no,
lucky to lose
watch
there.
out, watch out. A good jump, but still egg.
There's nothing you can do there to save yourself.
Yeah, always keep track of Morrigan's meter. If she has 2 bars and you're like really low, you're kind of doomed.
Yeah, Morgan has an infinite blocking on Lilith with finishing power, as long as he has a meter. And it does a fuck ton of chip damage.
Alright, that's good. Ooh, dash is back, reads the roll correctly. Low tactic throws. Ooh, kind of slow on the punish, gets punished instead. DI going to take a bet. Ooh, super jump, neutral jump. I usually love that option, but Loli's like too patient. You're kind of just opening yourself up to get DP.
I missed it.
This is neutral jump ally. That's also a favorite of mine. Just neutral jumping.
That was supposed to be a heavy kick. But I was blocking, so it turned into a half circle.
You know what could have been funny, Dave Vitamins? Just like do an ally. Punish Walker return with ally. That would have been so fucking funny. Especially
Honestly, it's kind of risky because you have to account for like if she presses a button.
Yeah, but if you can clearly see that the Morrigan isn't going to turn around and actually make the hitbox active, it's just like go for it.
Morgan's throw OS also beats Wake Up DP because Heavy Punch will leak and that will beat the hitbox that DP has. If you want to go for it, you have to use meter because that one will actually beat it.
Alright, should we fight next?
That's the part of the problem that Lilith has in this matchup. She has two big problems that I think are what make it pretty evenish. Again, it might still be Lilith favored, but it's not significantly Lilith favored. The first problem is that Morgan's guard cancel is phenomenal against Lilith. Lilith is the absolute worst character in the game at baiting it out. So you have to play very, very carefully around DP. The second problem is that because you have to respect so much, Morgan is able to build a ton of meter. And once she does have enough meter, like you saw in the first match, Morgan has a lot of guarantee to win situations because of how much her chip damage is. So you kind of have to... The early game is very much your favor because she doesn't have meter at this point, so you just have to bait around the DPs. I personally have an awful time punishing Shadow Blade. For me, it's harder to punish than Demon Cradle, even though it has like 4 times that recovery.
Oh my god,
but once you condition the Morgan to kind of stop doing that, then she becomes a lot weaker.
So, are we doing our game, or are we just going to wait for losers to like catch up and stuff?
I mean, we already have this match on stream. It's halfway done. The second game potentially. If you want to watch like a lot of Morgan footage, I played Divas yesterday actually. I would stop watching after you get to like game 34, game 35. I kind of checked out once I got to 30 because I was running late for my local at that point. But like you can watch like the first 10 or like the first 20 games and you kind of see what I'm talking about.
I think you entered the score incorrectly. Bocce said Victor won 2-1 against Bocce.
Is that not what I put? That is not what I put.
But Mercy won 2-1.
Oops. Well, here's the thing. I'm a big Dragon Ball Z fan, so you know we can't read. Victor 2-1.
That's every week. Once he sees a character that he has some knowledge on, he's just going to like have like his little like wiki page read. And after that, after he gets it out of his system, we usually just go into anime discussion and like arguing about anime. That's usually how these don't go.
Is this the week Morgan jump forward? I'm the technical knowledge guy. Jump knows all like the cool VSAT facts because he's a top player. Coco's a color commentary because they only play once a week.
Yeah, and like I'm fun. People like me.
Cool. So we're actually crownless and Union. So Union, you stay on. You're on stream again. Technically, that was an off-stream match. We just caught up to the bracket.
Is it though? It's already in top 8.
Yeah, the previous match was an off-stream match. That one was not top 8. Losers round 2 was
you just
into
like
top 8.
I said both of their names. Like both of them participated in the previous game.
Well, I said like you're gonna stay on, and then I said crownless and Union. You guys are up next.
Thank you, Buster. I'm the best at Vampire Survivors. I even have the tag next to my Discord name.
This week is we're looking forward to Evo Japan moment.
Are we going to have set fish? Yes, set frog.
That fish because of memory limits that that crashed the game apparently. Fuck.
It just froze. They
crashed. Yeah, one of them disconnected. The fact that they're still on the lobby in match probably indicates that somebody's internet has died.
LOL. We just crashed. Probably. Well, which of them has a shittier Wi-Fi? Honestly, I don't know.
I mean, they're both wired.
Yeah,
so where is Visa streaming for Evo Japan? That is a good question, actually. Let me pull that up. I don't know if the stream schedule's out, which is... I mean, the schedule's out, but I haven't seen, like, the streams. The game froze. Evo Japan 2026 stream schedule. I typically see this get posted on the internet, let's just say. So people don't get mad at me. Yeah, just close the game and re-challenge.
Alright.
Stream schedule. I will warn Buster that it's going to be at really awkward times for us over in America. So, when I go to Evo Japan website, the Space Ranger schedule is blank. Why is it always so difficult to find? It would seem literally the only way I found it is I went to the Start GG page. Okay, so as of yesterday, there's no official stream schedule, which is cool. I wish Evo Japan was considered more than like a spin-off. So that this stuff wouldn't happen. Oh, they also hid the brackets. What the fuck?
FC committed. Oh my god.
I did see that.
I can see that.
I think Watanabe
Oh my god.
mentioned that.
Pool battle.
We saved the bracket, so
Who's
it's
the
fine.
king
We know
of the
like,
water pool?
Maybe some change. So who fucking knows? It hasn't been announced yet. Okay, cool.
Dude, we got a silly fish mirror, and you're like like focus on evil. What's wrong with you?
Yeah,
look at this shit. We just had to have both of them go Dark Force and punch the shit out of each other.
The chat wants to know about Evo Japan. Look, Siberia is asking. Yeah, we had the brackets for Evo Japan, but it looks like they've been hidden.
Bam, it's gonna happen.
So the good news is there, Siberia, if you're on the international Discord, which you can find at the very top of the Fight Cave lobby because it's pinned up there, we actually did make a Google Drive copy. So we were planning on working on it so we could put like a cleaner version of the pools. Because if you look at it on StarGG, A, it takes a billion years to load because there's 32 pools, and B, because there's 32 pools, the way they lead into each other is really confusing. So we were going to do a cleaner version of that so people could follow along. But because we did that, we basically have a saved version of the bracket. So it doesn't matter that they were hidden again because we already have the information on a separate piece of paper.
Okay.
So yeah, what you want to do, if you're already on there, just hit Control F, and then in the Vampire Savior channel, you're going to hit Control F, and then just type in...
We need to like help loyalty get the evil. That needs to happen. Wait, did the like water there get discolored from the poison? That's crazy.
Type in Evo in the Vampire Saber channel, and you're gonna see a post by Hagure, like about a week ago.
Alright, that was a crazy first game, and it seems like Union Toys is like, oh my god, I'm not playing this shit. This is boring.
Fuck the mirror.
Even though we
Fuck
had
my
like,
own character.
some funny moments,
Sucks.
like Dark Force fist fight. Both of
Fish
them
mirrors do
had
actually kind of suck because his bubble loops don't work against himself.
And also,
He has one of the best escapes for it.
Fish is a pretty lame, slow character that should like not be in the game at all.
You just hate Guile from Street Fighter Turbo.
Nobody likes Guile.
Everyone likes Guile, that's why he's in every game.
No, the devs like Guile because like, oh man, we need a zoner. We need a zoner.
Why is every... Okay, so Street Fighter heads, explain this to me. How come every World Warrior is in like every follow-up game, with the exception of like... Feng? What's his... The Bruce Lee knockoff. I don't even know his name because he's not in any other fucking game.
Oh, I hate Street Fighter.
You hate Street Fighter, but I'm sure there's Street Fighter. Fei Long. How come that guy's not in any other fucking game? I think he's in Street Fighter 4, but like all the World Warriors are like in every fucking game, with the exception of him. He's in 2 and 4. Okay, yeah. But like fucking Honda's in every game. How come he's the one World Warrior to not make the cut?
Big damage. Okay, pool and waves.
I mean, T-Hawk got no. Fuck T-Hawk. Nobody likes T-Hawk. Now we have Lily instead.
It's like kind of like you know, like a weird caricature or whatever.
Yeah, T-Hawk got cut because of like. I mean, it's.
He's not.
He's supposed to be Mexican. I don't know. Busta could probably like speak more on like how accurate of a representation he is.
He doesn't hate his like country of origin.
He's also in upper 3. I love Italy and I love America.
You're not from Italy.
I am from Italy. I'm 12.5% Italian. Up until some bullshit changes that got implemented last year, I would have been able to get Italian citizenship.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Crownless had to make something happen there because they were running really long time. They
Yeah,
started playing a little bit risky.
12.5%. Guys, you hear this first. Loli is actually Italian. Sorry.
Okay, I do have a couple questions. So in regards of Evo America, will you be doing an event prior to Evo, a pre-day warm-up for funsies? That's a good question. I don't have like the equipment to like run my own stuff, but because like everyone's gonna be there, like the VMP crew's gonna be there, there probably is going to be some type of pre-day stream. Personally, I'm going to be hitting up the Evo Vegas stuff. So like, obviously it's fucking Vegas, Sin City. There's stuff to do. We're gonna having some international guests over, so we're probably gonna be doing that. Let's go hit up the Sapphire Club, Busta.
Alright, Crownless just has to win one game. Can Crownless do it? You can do it, Crownless.
And wait a minute, let me go ahead and pull up the push block training mode for you. You need to type in like a specific code.
LOL whipping the gas. That's kind of bad.
Kids.
Oh, that should have been a. Oh, pretty scary. But I think Kranas definitely has it. Like, only reason they couldn't close out the game so yet is because like they make some like weird mistakes. But
wait a minute. If you go into the general chat, I just posted it. You want to click on that little link that says resources, and then it's gonna give you all the stuff and you can set it up, as well as like the different practicing tools, like the regiments.
That could have ended really badly. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Okay, there we go. Now Kranas just has to get Cess in the corner and like do that bubble.
Burning the white.
Never mind, we don't get a
sounds like those other white girls that say they're totally Irish because they found out they have 0.001%. 12.5%'s a lot. That's 1/8. That's like great grandparent was fully Italian. That's a lot. That's a direct connection.
I don't know, man. It's still not enough to just say that, like, oh man, yeah, I'm totally from Italy.
That's fucking Italian. Watch. Once I get my Italian citizenship eventually, everyone's gonna be saying, yeah, that's the Italian Lilith player as doomed.
Aren't you always talking about how much of a like U.S. American you are? Yeah,
US
and now you want
American.
to like go into
I'm an
like,
Italian American,
okay?
okay?
Like Italian man.
Units always wins on timeout, by the way. You don't typically see too many timeouts at SAS.
Yup. Alright, Union Toys moves on 2-1.
Yep. Turns out the SAS counter pick was the correct play. And then we get Siberia versus Victor versus Brazil. I want to collect citizenships like fucking Infinity Stones. I could just go chill in whatever country I want.
Give me a second.
It goes calling their dog, so I'm. Perhaps.
Alright, I had to mute. I'm back.
Hope something happens. Want to meet people for the tournament. You'll definitely be able to meet folks before the tournament. So the venue, I believe. I think you can do bad. I forget actually. I've been almost every year for the past couple years. But I think you can pick up your badge a day before on Thursday. But there's almost certainly going to be hotel stuff going on. Typically, with the bigger tournaments, people will set up someplace before the actual tournament starts, like the day before a tournament, so that you could do stuff. The other thing there is that it hasn't been announced what day VSAB is going to be. It's likely going to be Friday, Saturday. However, it is actually unlikely but possible that VSAB is a main stage game, so like arena game, in which case it would be Saturday, Sunday.
Okay,
I honestly think Invincible is probably going to have more entrants than VSAB, simply because of how big the show is.
It's kind of crazy that like there's like a fighting game now, and like I just like that completely like pissed me. I didn't even realize they were making a fighting
It looks really fucking ugly. It looks like a mobile
so
game.
Ugly. I saw footage of it today on the toilet. And I'm like, wait, what?
Where you
No,
should be seeing that game.
actually, yesterday I was looking up like characters' ages because the Guardians of the Globe is like a really fucked up group in that show, and I just have to be like,
they're all
oh my
18.
god. And like one of the first thing that came up was like the page for the fighting, and I'm like, what? There's fighting in there. Also, what's your question?
All of the Guardians of the Globe are 18. At the bare minimum. Most of them are old as fuck.
Yeah, but like, you know what I mean. Robot like turns himself into a little boy they date a little girl, and the immortal, the 1,000-year-old guy starts dating a girl that's like barely 18.
I mean, the Immortal's like just fucking old as shit.
The Immortal is just like
that's his own
fucking
thing.
creepy as fuck, man.
Yeah, he's also Abraham Lincoln in the show's continuity.
Yeah.
That's not a big spoiler, but it is a little bit of a spoiler, I think. I think we caught up to that point. But yeah, he's fucking Abraham Lincoln. So the thing with the little girl that the robot guy dates is that she's actually like...
knows. Yeah, she de-ages every time she uses her powers.
She has Benjamin's button disease every time she uses her powers.
Yeah, she's actually 25 or some shit, but like, you know, man, it's still weird because like the robot falls in love with her like at the first glance, man. He just sees her and is like, oh man, I need to like turn myself into a little boy now. But
there is like it's not as like bad as Coco makes it sound. Spoilers for Invincible, I think from the show it's like season 2.
This happens in season 1.
Okay, so it's season 1, so if you haven't watched it by now, you've probably already been spoiled because you fucking see the characters, just in promo art you would see. But Robot is like a disgusting like blob character at the start of the series. So like he relates to like the Benjamin Button girl because like, oh, they're both like don't have proper bodies. So then he like makes a clone of another character and it goes into that body.
Yeah, and I think everyone saw Invincible, and like you're just like kind of spoiling it. But like, yeah, technically both of them are adults. It's just like, dude, he's just like, I mean, oh man, I want to date this little, like this person who looks like a little girl, and he gets to that point in like 6 months.
Well, yeah, because
fucking nuts.
Yeah, the slightly larger spoiler, they do age up.
I think it's just who won, by the way? I think it was Victor.
Yeah, Victor won 2-0. You will probably see both characters as adults either next season or the season after. Oh, that was 2-0, not 2-1.
Huh? What did you say?
Somebody put 2. Oh shit, I'm looking. No, that's the right match. Okay, cool.
Okay, then.
Next up is Union versus Victor. I think Invincible show has fucking horrendous animation and it looks really ugly, which is very unfortunate because the comic has beautiful art. It's really, really good looking once you get past like the first 20-ish chapters and they bring on additional artists.
Yeah, but
the show has no fucking animation budget, so it looks like garbage. There's generally segments in that show that I probably could have done a better job animating myself.
And they also like make fun of it themselves. They're like, yeah, our show is like kind of badly animated. They just like had that like whole scene at the convention.
So that scene is directly pulled from the comics. In the comics, it's more excusable because like the comic looks pretty fucking good for the most part. That's just a bit that they adopted for the show. And it doesn't work as good because that's a legitimate criticism of the show, is that it looks fucking ugly and spends millions and millions of dollars on the voice actors.
Yeah.
Given like the way show productions work, they don't just have like one collective budget, they have various amounts of budgets. But it's pretty fucking dumb that they allocated a ton of money for one part of the show and then just didn't for arguably a much more important part of the show.
At least
the comic is written by the Walking Dead guy, who fucking hates The Walking Dead.
Lol. At least the writing seems better in the show, because like the little changes they make to the narrative seems to like, you know,
there's some changes that I think are good. There's some changes that I think are like, why the fuck was this changed? The other big thing people are complaining about with season 4 is that the consistency and power levels is really fucked up, which it is. That's not a problem in the comic. Whenever
so bad. What?
It's not even like the scaling. It's like it's like if you had a character who killed like a supreme overlord of whatever that universe is, fucking demon lord, whatever the fuck you want to call it, and then they lost to an ant. It's really fucking dumb. It's like if you had Superman beat Darkseid, and then in the next episode, next comic, he loses to a regular guy with a fucking baton.
Yeah, but like, what if that like ant power is like super good? I mean, the ant guy is like really good. Have you ever?
No, but the ant guy doesn't have a power. It's just a fucking regular ant.
Anyway, man,
it just creates problems because it's built into the story that like these guys are supposed to be like ridiculously fucking strong, and we're looking for the very limited amount of resources that could actually hurt these guys. Okay. But in the show, there are no limited amount of resources. We're just making up guys, and most of the guys we made up are stronger than the fucking main antagonist. So it's like, what the fuck are we doing here?
I'll tell you my opinion once I like
3 of the show. We make fucking zombie guys who can hurt the fucking main antagonists. In the comic, those same guys were like jobbers. They did fucking nothing. In the show, they're legitimate threats.
They
so it's like, when you get to manufacture fucking zombies, why don't we just do that and then just end the fucking problem we have?
They exist to slow down Omni-Man. And like, they don't really achieve much.
They almost kill Mark in like season 3.
Yeah, because Mark fucking sucks, man. His whole thing is that he's a fucking
on the same level as Omni-Man.
Anyway, I'll tell you my opinion once I finish the show. I'm like on season 2 right now.
Yeah, I've read the comic. Coco has probably not read the comic. I think the comic has some things that are better, some things that are worse. As a whole, I think I like the comic more, though. I'm gonna keep it real. Simply because of how fucking good the art is. Well, see, Coco never stated that they were in season 2.
I know spoilers. I know like who the main antagonist is going to be. Union Toys won, right? Or was it Victor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Victor won 2-0.
Oh, Victor won.
Actually, they both were playing Gallon, but I believe it was Victor. The place that I was talking about, Vince, I was ranting about the show. I still haven't watched season 4, so I'm not caught up with the show, but like, I have seen the funny dragon gif where he's not even an animated JPEG. They just fucking increase the size. Alright, I'm fighting Coco. How the fuck are you in winners finals? Who did you... Okay.
I'm just good, man.
Robert's in the chat. That's Union Toys, I believe.
I see.
Yeah, we reported that correctly.
That's what being here. Hopefully,
ranked. If I lose a match, I lose fucking 1 billion points.
Yep. I was like, hoping you just accept.
Yes, they're absolutely gonna animate the thing. They're not making like significant changes. The changes they've made are like relatively small stuff, like the Amber thing. She's not a real character in the comics. In the comic, Amber is like a fucking... This isn't a spoiler because Coco's past that part, but in the comics, Amber is a nothing character. She exists just to take up a couple of panels, and she does literally nothing. Like, she has no significant interactions with Mark. In the show, she's a real character, and people didn't really like her. So, like, she kind of sucks in both, the comic and the show. So it depends. Would you rather have a character that's a little annoying, or a character that basically doesn't fucking exist?
I think she's okay. She doesn't like really do anything. It was kind of stupid how she was like, "Oh man, I knew you were invincible the whole time."
That's the big thing that pissed everyone off. If he just comes across like a fucking asshole, how dare you go save people instead of going on a date with me? Even though I knew that's what you were doing, I just gotta fucking lie about not knowing.
Oh man.
But yeah, they're definitely gonna do the innocent thing. And boy howdy, I sure hope people handle it well, because people got really fucking weird when the boys did something not exactly similar, because it was handled really badly, but not terribly dissimilar either.
The boys is just really fucking bad after season 1.
I have not watched any of the boys. I'll probably read the comic eventually, but I don't really care.
The comic is even worse. It's just basically read my power fantasy about like guys killing beloved superheroes.
Garth Ennis has some really bad dog shit, but Garth Ennis also has some pretty good stuff. So I want to see, like, is it exaggerated? Are people just capping? I want to make my own opinion there. There we go.
I was like, the fifth one is definitely going to hit.
So that's actually a change from the comics, Busta. In the comics, Hopebreaker's not really cartoonishly evil. He's just a fucking guy. They kind of completely butchered his character in the show. The whole point of him in the comics that he's just a regular fucking dude for like 90% of the series, and then he does go insane at the very end because of some shit he. Nobody's gonna read the fucking Voice comic. What am I caring about spoilers? Because some shit he got framed for and gaslighting to believing he did, but he actually didn't. He's also barely like a character. He's not an overarching antagonist. It's more like the one of the weakest.
Thank God that hit.
Ah, I missed it.
Yes, you did.
Huh? Okay, here we go.
Why aren't you getting pushed out? There we go.
This fuck sucks. What the fuck did I catch? Was that alive?
Yup. Oh my god, dude, I just slide onto that. Oh man.
Yeah, the pushback does not remove tick damage.
I know, at least I wanted to do something.
I will say that I am a little bit tired of all the evil Superman shit. As are, I probably think most people in the comic sphere nowadays.
But dude, what if he was really evil this time?
That's been a fucking thing since so long. You got like the Plutonian, you got Ultraman, you have Injustice. Which I liked Injustice story for the first game, and not so much the second game, because the second game was kind of filler. But like, there's so many of these guys. When are we getting the Plutonian adaptation? That was pretty good. I think you just fucking lose, by the way.
No.
Oh, I fucked it up, but you live a little bit longer.
I live forever. Dude, that was so fucked up. Why did you crouch that? Oh man, did you like actually like practice punishing that?
Nope. I just knew you would do something that would lose to my sweep.
That would be actually a good read.
Superman stories. I would probably still read them. Because I have to stay in the know.
Who's up next? Who do I have to kill? Victor?
You have to fight Victor. And this is still first to 3.
Got this. It's first to 3, right? Oh man, I can't fucking click the challenge button.
Yeah, speaking of good comic books, Absolute Batman is fucking killing it. So go read that if you want to read DC but good. And Marvel killed their version, whatever fucking reason. So I guess you could read the Marvel version, which is Ultimate. The new one, not the old one. The old one was kind of shitty besides Spider-Man.
Why is Victor playing Moria? What?
I don't know.
I mean, they didn't say anything. Is there a message?
This is real, yeah. I guess they want to try out Morgan.
Coco lost to Morgan. I'm gonna try this out. That was so messed up. There we go.
Shiny Blade, Shiny Blade. This working pick is currently not working. They're using the cow W colors.
Dude, that's what I wanted to do.
If you would attack that, Morgan fucking dies right there. She gets full punished. She is minus like 78 or some ridiculous number on that throw on tech. It is by far, by orders of magnitudes, the absolute worst throw in the game. You will never ever see it in like a competitive perspective. I think there's also a bug where it could randomly cause the game to crash sometimes, so you wouldn't want to use it, even if it was not actually dog shit.
What if Kyla was
What if
evil
Kyle
super?
was evil Superman?
That would be fucking insane. Imagine Kyla just trash talking people instead of being all nice and a dad.
There we go. We got the Gallon. Garon. Garo, Mark of the Wolves. I can't believe Coco's gone for that every single set, and it finally worked out. It worked out twice in a fucking row.
Almost worked out. It worked out.
Okay, gets full punished. Coco can't block Beast Cannon. Coco blocked Beast Cannon.
Hang on, right? Aww.
That should actually win. Li has a better hitbox than Beast Cannon does. However, in that situation, Beast Cannon was already active and Li was still starting up, so that's why it lost. It normally does win if they go head to head though.
That still gets me, okay.
That's the best throw in the game. Coco just sucks against Gallon. This is a good matchup for Lilith. I think it's winning.
It's fine. It's whatever.
All I'm saying is that Minima is lucky that I didn't go to Frosty Faustings. Otherwise, I would have had a very different Frosty Faustings champion. All right, Coco, taking a moment to realign themselves.
Potion of intellect.
Pulling up the June to matchup specifics to see what do you have to do to
I would
expect
never
winning.
rely on like knowledge you sent, and also I wouldn't like read documents on fighting games. That's like lame nerd shit.
Some people do take notes. I don't because I'm not a lame nerd. But some people do have like notes that they go back to as they're playing. They'll like taking player notes and shit for longer sets. Oh, what's up, AV? That is Groove Diva for you guys. Not super keen to the Western VSAP scene.
Oh, I agree with you.
See the thing with the billion flickers is that it fucking works out for them 90% of the time. So there's like no reason for them to stop doing it. Not getting punished. It is really bad, Chad. You just have to believe that it's bad. Ignore the evidence of your eyes and ears. Trust me, bro. that move is not as good as it looks.
Oh man, almost got them with the...
He almost died there.
That's so bullshit. I grabbed first. I was grabbing, man. I landed, immediately pressed heavy punch, and then like, man, it didn't happen.
Game disagreed. You didn't even tech that, so the game heavily disagreed.
Oh man. I just have to like go silly and stuff.
You just have to press the good buttons. You have to do a lot of DPs
see,
against
I
his
pressed
upper extensions.
LI is like one of the best buttons.
LI is a pretty good hitbox, simply because it's so active. Maybe Coco would win more if they didn't go for all these random arrows. You're not lame nerd, you're the chill, handsome nerd. I am the chill, handsome nerd, that is true.
Who called you the chill
I
handsome
am the
nerd?
world's most strict Lilith player after
That's
all.
like such a lie.
No, it's true. I'm more ripped than Coco.
Oh man.
I'm finally back in the gym. I am back to my previous weight before I stopped going because of my fucking shoulder injury. Coco loses. They get swept once the Gallon counter pick happened. So I'm fighting Victor.
Yo.
Potentially 2 first to 3s. I'll try to keep it to 1 first to 3. Where is Victor? I do not see a Victor on my screen.
Hello, Groove Diva.
There you are. Coco would win if they did good stuff and not shitty moves like Gloomy Puppet Show.
Coco would win if Coco played a game, but I don't play anything.
Coco would win if Coco was good at fighting games like me.
You only played one game.
No, I played Strive for a little bit. I'm gonna get back into Strive once Evil happens. I want to play the new patch.
That's like the worst game to get into. It doesn't make you a real fighting game like player. I'm going to gatekeep you, man.
I would kick your ass in Strive if I actually played that game.
No, you wouldn't. You would get so lost in Elfeld's record. You would call me a cheater.
Well, it's because I play the shittiest character in the game. I play Jackal. He was the shittiest character in the game when I was playing, so.
Alright,
I still got
so
to, like...
bad. And he's talking about like intentionally wanting to play it. He's volunteering. That's fucking crazy.
I might play Ina when I get back.
See, he keeps saying insane shit.
Too fucking hard. Jackal is way too high for me of a character.
Get on plus SAR instead or something real.
That game's too fucking hard.
Then get on like XR 2.
That game's also too hard.
I feel like it's a kind of easier. They simplified a lot of stuff.
I want to play a game that people that have sex actually play. I don't want to play a game where I have to ping for games at certain hours or otherwise I get nothing.
You're playing Reset!
Yeah, exactly! That's why I want a game with a high population! It sucks that wanting to play and then, oh, there's nobody on, I guess I'll check it in tomorrow.
Dude, there's like no fighting game that gets you laid.
I want to play a game that has consistent player counts any time of the day. And that's like only 2 games nowadays. It's Street Fighter and then it's Strive. And if you're playing anything else, you're either going to be fighting the same people over and over again, or you're just getting nothing.
I want to play a fighting game
I want to play a normie game
so that sex actually play. Dude, that would probably be some like normie fighting game like Mortal Kombat or some shit, but even then,
exactly. I like Mortal Kombat. I like the normie fighting games. I like just being able to hop on anytime and fight matches.
Nobody who plays fighting games gets laid. Are you stupid? Oh my god, we are getting a guru meditation error. Alright, rejoining.
Okay. I've never seen that happen mid-set.
I know, right? He's like freaking insane. Usually every Domingos is just like me and Chad bullying Glowy. Either for his shitty takes or his insane claims.
People do not play City of the Wolves. I have seen those Steam chart numbers. I think Gallon just dies here. Oh, Gallon would have died if I didn't fuck up the finisher shower, but...
Lol. You didn't fuck up
Gallon also would have died if I just
didn't fuck up the...
No, actually, it wouldn't have mattered. I think that drop with 2 light kick actually helped me.
Why do we keep getting Guru meditation errors? This is so odd. The Guru should wake up and like meditate better.
Kind of guaranteed. I didn't want to go for it because Gallon hurt box.
Man, we are trying to achieve enlightenment and the Guru just keeps crashing.
I'm currently winning.
You would say that even when you're
losing. I can't believe that, dude.
Oh my god, I just keep thinking of like how to play a fighting game that people who have sex actually play. Which game they want? But whatever, it's fine. Oh my god, the side switch just walks under the DP. Walks under the DP again. You're getting like fucking killed here. It's Joel. You're gonna die.
I'm gonna win.
Oh my god.
I'm so bad at DPs. I'm laughably bad at DPs.
It's a simple...
So what happened there is I wanted to practice my DPs a little bit, so I fucking lost because of it. I wanted to get a DP knockdown and I never got the DP knockdown. Fuck yeah, I just can't DP. It's too hard for me. I hate the 63 info. I hate it so much. It's the worst input in any fighting game. Those should all be 2-2 inputs instead.
Anyway. Oh, also when I was like asking you if you would be able to like beat a T-Rex or not, I was watching the like dinosaur documentary with Snail. I was just like,
I would beat a T-Rex if it was like a baby T-Rex. Baby T-Rexes are pretty small. They're born like 15 pounds or like 20 pounds. I can definitely kick one's ass. But if it was like an adult T-Rex, then I would need like prep time or like gear. Because those guys are fucking tanky.
How do I power scale myself against dinosaurs?
Fuck, I'm so slow at DPs. That doesn't work against Galen. I can't deal with the either. He was crouching.
Alright, jumping. There goes. Oh my god, you can't defend against Beast Cannon. You're gonna die.
I keep trying to guard cancel and I'm just missing. I'm just slow. Ever since I got back to the gym, I've been really bad at guard cancels. My thumbs are like a little worn in because of flipping.
Can you fight a bear? I could fight a bear that's one.
I cannot fight a bear. No,
and blind
I'm not even
and
gonna entertain the notion of fighting a bear. Unless I got like some fucking similar loadout to the that's
Wait, that's fucking crazy, man. You think you can take on a T-Rex but not a bear?
Well, I'm assuming with the bear I would have less equipment because people look at T-Rex and like, yeah, you're gonna need some fucking sauce for that shit. Versus a bear, people be talking out of their ass and think they could take a bear barehanded. That's crazy. Bears are like legitimately the apex predators of the world. You do not want to fuck with the polar bear. That's top one right there. Like behind orcas, nothing kills fucking polar bears, dude.
Oh my god.
It's like so here's the fucking tier list, okay? It goes polar bears top 1, hippos top 2, rhinos are up there, elephants are up there. That's the fucking thing you're talking about when you say, yeah, I can beat a bear. Saying you can beat a bear is basically saying you can also beat a hippo and a fucking rhino. Which, let's be for real, that is not happening.
Oh my god, dude, are you secretly like tier zoo or something? Are you in the like animal power scaling community? Like what? Dude, the way you talk about this shit. Do you just like lie awake at night in your bed looking at the ceiling thinking about, yeah, so like this is how I would kill a bear. Oh, I have no chess. This is how I would
These
fight a
are common
lion.
conversations between
With who, man?
Who
are you having these conversations
like,
with?
I can fucking giraffe. I can take a giraffe. I think I could kick a giraffe's ass.
Dude, who the fuck are you having these conversations with?
What do you mean? These are normal conversations to have.
With who? I never talk about alright guys, so like, who can you take on in a fight? Which animal? Like, no, we talk about like, I don't know, normal shit, like, oh, okay guys, what kind of movies have you watched? Did anything interesting happen to you recently? How's work? No, you just sit down.
It's the same thing. It's like talking about the weather. It's like, yeah, what animals could you defeat in a fight?
A gorilla.
I don't know. You know, gorillas are on the top 10 list. You know what? I think you could probably take a mountain lion. Not gonna lie, mountain lions are kind of pussy. They're not that strong.
That's a good one. Yeah. Anyway, thank you everyone who showed up this week, and congratulations to our winners: Lolly Diver, also known as Dr.Doctor, for taking first place, Victor VHS for taking second, and Coco Adept for taking third. Also, GG's to everyone who entered. Don't forget, these tournaments are weekly and we are going to be here next week. And besides that, I don't think there's anything left to announce. Moment Slice is probably going to happen on the 29th.
This week, this Wednesday, yeah. So if you're
like,
in America, you could go play me probably on the 29th at Moment Slice. That's not guaranteed, actually. I might have some stuff, but I'll probably be there.
Yup. And with that, that's about it. Thanks again for everyone to showing up, and hope to see you all next week.
No, we won't, because there's no Domingo next week because of Evo.
Sorry, no Domingo next week. Then the week afterwards, because like there's going to be Evo or whatever.
Yep. Also, the bear would win 0.
Oh my.
Or Buster.
Anyway, like good night, everyone. Goodbye.